him?
Yeah, it was. What I was trying to do was I was trying to get copies of everything that we had spent at QuickSigns because I'm trying to put together a tax return, and Joe destroyed all those. So when I called him and asked him for all of the invoices that were work ordered from the zoo, he acted like he wouldn't give them to me until he talked to you.
Okay.
So, I think it's because Joe went in and had him retroactively change all of the invoices to say the animal park to his political campaign.
Well.
So I don't know.
Well, he's also scared because him and Joe got into it, apparently. I didn't know about this till later on, until the guy told me. He said that he came into the zoo to confront Joe about a bounced check, and him and Joe went at it, and Joe threatened to kill him. And so he's scared Joe's going to get out, and if he gives us all this information, he's scared Joe's going to kill him.
Well, maybe I can go by and see him. I didn't know that had happened. So if Joe had made a threat towards this guy,
Yeah.
that may be good enough for me. You sent me that guy's number before. You still have it?
I can get it as soon as we had to run over to Stillwater and get some KMR. As soon as I get back to the park, I can. Do you want me to text it? Do you want me to text it to you?
Yeah, just text it. I can't remember. I've got it somewhere, but I'm driving today too.
Okay.
But yeah, if you come by, give it to me, and I'll call him. And if he'll tell me that same thing, then that'll be good information.
Okay.
Okay. And I don't know if you guys want it. And from what we've heard from the veterinary clinic where she works, you've kind of prepped Beth Corley for trial. We have the entire Beth Corley USDA book that goes all the way back and has all the health certificates where Joe was traveling the country on her license. And it has all the inventory as of June 6th of 18, when we kicked Joe off the park on the 12th. Joe transferred all the cats that went to Texas to himself on the 6th. And he also transferred all those cats that he was going to kill that night that we stopped him. So I don't know if you guys want it, but there's a plethora of information in that USDA book that belongs to Beth Corley.
All right, let me ask the AUSAs if they want it.
Okay.
I know we got Beth Corley. She's going to be testifying, but she never okayed anything coming to her license before getting transferred out. So.
Right.
Yeah, and she seems very nice. We go to her vet clinic all the time. I've never met her, but all her staff say really positive things about her.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, we fired Bruce for stealing. He was stealing bird cages, and
he was lying about time-wise as to where it worked and everything.
So,
he sent me a text, I think Saturday, so just to let you know, Jeff fired me. And I said, well, dang, bud, I hate to hear that. And that was the end of the conversation on my side.
Yeah. All right, well,
I figured it was something was up.
And then we found out that Finley was at his house that night.
What night?
The night that I fired him, because see, Bruce lives in Katrina's house. Katrina is the one who works for me, and she moved into the mother-in-law suite, and Bruce and his wife rent their house. So as soon as he was fired, I told Katrina, I said, if this causes you any grief, any problem, just let me know, and I'll help you pay your rent or whatever you need. Yeah. And she says, well, she goes, Finley was there last night. And I said, well, I'm not surprised at all. I said, he's denied that he had any contact with Finley all along, and I knew better. And I don't care. I don't tell people who they can and can't associate with. But but according to Katrina, Marcia told her that she's going to tell you and everyone else that she's got amnesia and can't remember anything about what she told you.
And that she's the key witness to this case.
Yeah, so that just heads up.
That's what Marcia said?
Yeah, so just a heads up.
Yeah. That's fine. She can play that game if she wants to.
Yeah. Well, that's their
just a heads up. That's what we were told.
Yeah.
All right, but everything else going good? You doing good?
Yeah, doing good. So just trying to get back in it when we got a month. Seeing what I just opened the I don't even want to really think about it, but I sure wish he'd plead.
You sure wish? Oh, yeah, I know.
What?
Well, you know, he's got right up to the day of court, doesn't he?
Yep.
Have they put an offer on the table, or are they just...
Yeah, I mean, there's been kind of an offer. They want him to go on, just be put on probation, and then they're like, to have something serious.
They've offered him just a probation and he turned it down?
No.
Oh.
They came to us and said, he'll plead to what you want him to, if you can give him probation.
Oh.
And have him be released for time served.
I got you.
Amanda was like, okay, don't come back to us with any more ludicrous ideas.
Yeah,
Right.
I was about to say, he's a serious
Right.
threat to the society.
Didn't he realize they've kept him...
You can't argue in court for a detention hearing to keep him locked up and then turn around and say, okay, if he's going to plead, then he's no longer
a threat.
a threat.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was just going to say, but in different. I was taking a different route around that elbow, but yeah, it's crazy. Well, I'll pull that Beth Corley book. It'll be sitting here if you want it. If they want it, fine. I think it might help you. There's a lot of stuff in there that I bet.
If you take anything, I have to make copies of it for our
But
records.
I bet she didn't.
Okay.
I bet she didn't know. But
I actually gave Beth Corley her, I gave it to one of her staff members to give to her as to what her inventory was, and she's like, holy shit. She's like, I had no idea this was on my inventory.
Yeah.
he was just using her to sell cubs and move tigers.
Yeah, for sure.
But
Yeah, when you get back this evening or whenever, give me that quick sign name.
okay,
Tell you what, ideally, just call me.
okay,
And,
okay. Less paperwork if I call you.
Yeah.
All right, brother.
All right, man. Y'all take care.
All right, talk to you later.
Bye.